Hello. I was recently scammed by a dude claiming that he was a Lieutenant Jeffrey Jenkins with the Sheriff's Department. He left me a phone number to call, and I called him back. At first, it was coming through like a private number, but then he gave me a real number, and I was able to get through to him. And he said that I was supposed to be on jury duty, and I did not show up for a case. Therefore, I had warrants out for my arrest for failure to show, failure to appear. He gave me numbers, sound all official. And he told me I needed to go to the Sheriff's Department. In this case, it was the Roanoke City Sheriff's Department, although I live in Botetourt County. What he was telling me was believable because we do have property in Roanoke City my mother-in-law lives in. And he said that I was mailed stuff, which was the perfect storm because I still probably had 2 weeks of mail on my table that I didn't open, and I knew that mail was not being delivered in a timely manner at my mother-in-law's. Plus, we have found mail on the ground over there, so the fact that we could have gotten mailed something and didn't see it was plausible. Therefore, I believed this dude, and he said all I needed to do to keep from being arrested, which I didn't want to be arrested because I've worked for the Roanoke City Sheriff's Department. I used to be a deputy there, and I didn't want that embarrassment. So he claimed that once he had gotten in touch with me, that he had to stay in touch with me so I didn't get arrested, that there was a possibility that could happen while I was driving. That was a little weird. But at the same time, I didn't hang up the phone. He said he had some kind of action that he had to follow through with now that we had made contact. And maybe it was something new. Wasn't anything I dealt with when I was a deputy, but I believed him and went ahead and got dressed and was going to go downtown to see what was going on with my no-show. The part where I got skeptical, really skeptical, of course, I can't believe I even left my house with him on the phone, not being able to call anybody else. My husband was in the background because I did text him that I was, taking care of this, and he kept trying to call me. And the guy wanted my mileage. He was telling me to go get a money pack to pay the fees and that I would get reimbursed by the judge. And when I didn't even know what a money pack was and he was trying to explain that to me, that was my wake up, like something's not right about this. And I just hung up the phone and talked to my husband and, realized that I was being scammed. I was actually on my way to my friend's house that lived around the corner to see if she could call the Sheriff's Department for me, which wouldn't have probably done any good because now I'm getting scammed. The same guy's calling, leaving me messages as though he never called me. I guess he forgot that he already scammed me. So I tried to call the Sheriff's Department yesterday, called 4 times, and no one answered the phone. And so it would have been difficult for somebody to verify a scam if they were getting a call like this. And I even called the police department to see if there was some way I can catch this guy now that he's contacted me fresh. Maybe I could do something to get them to track him, although he's using the same name, which I think there is a Jenkins with the Roanoke City Sheriff's Department, which that's what they told me a month ago anyway. And the police department said that this guy's gotten as much as $50,000 from folks. So he's being real successful at what he's doing, and yet no one can catch him. So I was hoping I could do something to get him caught, but doesn't look like that's happening. But if you know of a way that he can be caught, I'm open to suggestions. Anyways, y'all have a good day and try not to get scammed. You think if somebody's sending you to a sheriff's department or a police department that's not what they would do to get your money. But what I understood is that once you get that money pack, he gets the numbers from you off of that, and I think that's how he's getting the money without being sent anything to be tracked. So that's all I know. Anyways, signing out. Bye.